All right, awesome channel followers. Today we're diving into a topic that's gonna blow your minds. We're talking about the Egyptian pyramids. Yeah, the ones we all visit and take selfies with. But do we really know everything about them? Or are there still secrets hidden deep within those ancient stones? Imagine this. You're staring at the pyramids, especially the Giza ones, Khufu, Khafre, and Menkaure, and you just think, wow, how did people build these colossal structures thousands of years ago? Even with all our modern tech, we might struggle to achieve that level of precision today. These pyramids aren't just buildings, they're royal tombs for pharaohs and their families. They were built to protect their bodies and precious possessions, which they believed were essential for their journey to the afterlife. Basically, they firmly believed in immortality and eternal life. Get this, folks. Khufu's pyramid is the only one remaining of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Its original height was about 481 feet, though it shrunk a bit due to erosion. And each of its 4 sides is roughly 756 feet long. Want to talk about precision? The difference in the lengths of those base sides is just a few inches, and its corners are perfectly aligned with the 4 cardinal directions, north, south, east, west, with an error margin of less than 0.05 degrees. Are you kidding me? You'd need serious mathematicians and astronomical engineers to pull that off. What's really mind-boggling is that after all these millennia, scientists and historians are still baffled. How were these massive marvels built without modern technology? And to top it off, recent advanced imaging techniques like cosmic ray muon scanning have uncovered huge voids inside the pyramids that no one knew existed. Mind-blowing new discoveries. These discoveries have opened our eyes to completely new possibilities. Did the ancient Egyptians use construction techniques that we still don't understand? Could this change our entire understanding of Egyptian history? This could literally rewrite the story of human civilization. For a long time, we thought the pyramids were just tombs, but these new findings suggest they might have had many other uses, or they're just incredibly complex engineering puzzles. Sure, ancient sources point to their funerary purpose, but when we find unknown internal spaces, we start asking, were these just part of the construction process? Or did they have another religious or symbolic function? Or, get ready for this, could they have had entirely non-funerary purposes, like generating energy? The plot thickens, and the archaeological community needs to take a serious look at what's going on. The pyramids, not just tombs, but a story of evolution. The ancient Egyptian pyramids are the world's largest funerary structures. They evolved from simple mastaba tombs to the iconic pyramid shape we know. The main goal was always to protect the pharaoh's body and his possessions for his journey to the afterlife. They were filled with precious treasures, jewelry, secret chambers, ornate sarcophagi, and the mummified remains of pharaohs and nobles. The ancient Egyptians built all their pyramids on the west bank of the Nile River, where the sun sets. Why? Because that's where the sun descends, aligning with their religious beliefs about the realm of the dead, where the pharaoh's soul was believed to join the sun on its journey. They also built them on elevated rock formations to avoid Nile floods and provide structural support against collapse. Undeniable proof of human genius, not aliens. Here's the really amazing part. The pyramids didn't just pop up in their perfect form overnight. No, they have a long history of evolution. The Egyptians started with simple mastaba tombs, then moved on to the step pyramid, and then faced challenges with building true pyramids, as seen with King Sneferu's bent pyramid, which has visible flaws. Only then did they achieve perfection with Khufu's pyramid. This is clear evidence that the whole thing was a 100% human accomplishment. If aliens or advanced technology were involved, the pyramid should have appeared perfect from the start, without any trials and errors. This in itself is a testament to the ancient Egyptians' ingenuity and problem-solving abilities. Architectural and engineering marvels, precision that'll blow your mind. Khufu's pyramid in particular was built with meticulous engineering that shows a profound understanding of mathematics and geometry.
As I mentioned, the difference in the lengths of its base sides is just a few inches, and its corners are precisely aligned with the cardinal directions. This level of accuracy wouldn't have been possible without a deep knowledge of triangles, measurement systems, and meticulous planning. They used local limestone as the main building material, quarrying it right there in Giza. They also used fine white limestone for the casing brought from Tura quarries east of the Nile, and granite from Aswan for the interior chambers, with some granite blocks weighing over 70 tons. Can you even imagine? How did they lift these stones? We're still figuring it out. Scientists believe they used massive ramps made of clay and sand, equipped with pulley systems and ropes, to lift the stones. Some theories suggest these ramps were spiral around the pyramid or built in stages. And recent studies show that workers used wooden sleds, pouring water on the sand to reduce friction, which helped them drag heavy stones more easily. Honestly, the how of it all is what keeps researchers going to this day. This mystery isn't a weakness in archaeology. It's a powerful motivator for scientists to discover and use new techniques like muon scanning and 3D imaging to understand how this incredible feat was accomplished. Ancient Egyptians and astronomy, more than just builders. The ancient Egyptians were expert astronomers. The pyramids were carefully designed to reflect the celestial sky and align with the sun and stars. All pyramid entrances faced the North Star, which was hugely important in ancient Egyptian beliefs. They used ropes and simple measuring tools to align the pyramids with the stars. Imagine the pyramid texts found inside some royal pyramids talk about the pharaoh's journey to the sky to join the gods. This means the pyramids were also a stairway to heaven, to the afterlife. This shows you that their scientific knowledge, astronomy, mathematics, wasn't separate from their religion and beliefs. They used science to transform their spiritual beliefs into monumental structures. This adds a whole new dimension to studying the pyramids and shows just how far from primitive this civilization was, despite what some might think.
Scientists are constantly searching for the pyramid's secrets. And in recent years, there's been incredible progress thanks to advanced, non-invasive technology. The Scan Pyramids Project, discoveries that'll freak you out. This project was a pioneering international initiative between 2015 and 2017, led by Cairo University and the French HIP Institute. Their goal was to scan the pyramids of the Old Kingdom, including Khufu, Khafre, the Bent Pyramid, and the Ren Pyramid, to uncover any unknown voids or internal structures. And the results were shocking. Number 1, the discovery of the Scan Pyramid's Big Void, SPBV, above the Grand Gallery. What is it? On November 2, 2017, the world was flipped upside down when they announced the discovery of a big void in the Great Pyramid of Khufu. This void is located directly above the Grand Gallery, the long, narrow passage visitors use to reach the king's chamber. It's estimated to be at least 98 feet long and 20 feet high, with a cross-section similar to the Grand Gallery. The existence of this big void was confirmed by 3 different muon detection techniques, making it a highly reliable scientific discovery. But folks, scientists still don't know its purpose. Is it a hidden burial chamber for Khufu? Or a structural void that played a role in the pyramid's construction? The mystery remains. Number 2, the discovery of the Scan Pyramid's North Face Corridor, SPNFC, behind the North Face. A new puzzle. Previous scans also revealed a second, much smaller void located directly behind the pyramid's north face. And on March 2, 2023, the first images taken from inside this hidden corridor were revealed. It's about 30 feet long and roughly 6.6 by 6.6 feet in cross-section. The corridor was explored using an endoscope, but so far no artifacts have been found inside. Scientists believe this corridor might have been designed to relieve pressure from the weight of the pyramid's building materials, or it could have another purpose that's still unclear. Technology, the bridge connecting past to future. Look guys, these discoveries aren't just luck. In 2016, Scan Pyramids announced a small void, but they didn't stop there. No, in 2023, after years of analysis, they went in with an endoscope and took the first internal pictures of this void, confirming it was a 30-foot corridor. This shows you how precise and organized scientific work is. It's not just a discovery, it's ongoing research that helps us understand more and more.
non-invasive techniques that let us see the unseen. These modern discoveries rely heavily on non-invasive technologies that allow exploration without damaging ancient structures. First, muon tomography. This technique uses muons, tiny particles that form when cosmic rays hit atoms in Earth's atmosphere. These particles act differently when they pass through stone versus air. So scientists use super-sensitive detectors to pinpoint these particles and identify areas that can't be explored from within. Next, infrared thermography. This technique detects temperature differences on the pyramid's surface, which can indicate voids or different materials behind the walls. Third, ground-penetrating radar, or GPR, and ultrasonic testing, UST, are used to explore beneath the surface and identify voids by sending out sound or radar waves and measuring their reflections. Finally, 3D modeling and virtual reality, VR. These technologies allow for precise mapping of the pyramid's interior and exterior, helping analyze complex structures. They're used to reconstruct the inside of chambers and understand their potential purpose. There are new projects in Egypt using VR for the first time to document and showcase the secrets of ancient Egyptian civilization, providing an immersive and interactive experience for visitors. This technology isn't just about finding voids. No, it's also about precise documentation, in-depth analysis, and even engaging the public through virtual reality experiences that bring the past to life. Instead of digging and potentially damaging artifacts, we're now using advanced tech to protect our heritage and understand it better. Other controversial discoveries. Brace yourselves. Besides the confirmed discoveries, there are some other claims that have generated widespread interest but lack the same scientific consensus. Number 1. The forbidden chamber beneath Khufu's pyramid. There's a mysterious chamber no one is allowed to visit, deep within Khufu's pyramid, carved directly into the bedrock. It features a descending passage, a deep pit, blocked passages, a vaulted ceiling, and a massive granite block sealing the original entrance. And what's even weirder, fresh air flows from a mysterious network. What's its purpose? A burial place? A ritual chamber? Or an advanced ventilation system? Egyptian authorities keep its existence confidential and only allow special scientific expeditions to visit to protect the artifacts and ensure public safety. Number 2, a hidden city allegedly under Giza. Italian and Scottish researchers claimed to have discovered a second hidden city beneath the Giza pyramids, declaring it a discovery that would rewrite history. They asserted they used advanced radar technology and found a massive underground complex stretching over 6,500 feet, containing 8 vertical cylindrical shafts about 2,100 feet deep, spiral passages, and huge cubic structures. However, folks, these claims lack sufficient scientific peer review and are strongly rejected by prominent Egyptologists like Dr. Zahi Hawass and Dr. Hussein Abdel Basir, who deem them baseless and exaggerated and misleading. It's crucial to distinguish between fact and fiction. Listen up, everyone. It's super important to differentiate between scientifically confirmed discoveries, like the Big Void and the North Face Corridor found by the Scan Pyramids Project, whose reports were published in reputable scientific journals, and other claims that stir up controversy, like the Forbidden Chamber, whose purpose is still unclear, and the alleged hidden city that prominent Egyptologists have rejected. It's crucial for us, the public, to understand that rewriting history requires strong evidence, not just sensational theories. This is how we protect the integrity of archaeology and ensure we're not misled by claims not based on facts.
The recent discoveries, combined with the historical mystery surrounding the pyramids, open the door to a wide range of theories and speculations about the true purpose of these hidden chambers and voids. Secret burial chambers and treasures. Are there still hidden treasures? Some researchers believe that these discovered or anticipated voids and chambers might be secret burial places for pharaohs or their royal families, or vaults for valuable treasures yet to be found. The Greek historian Herodotus, who visited Egypt, mentioned that priests told him Khufu's tomb was located beneath the pyramid on an island surrounded by water. This description led people to assume that the known burial chamber isn't what he was referring to, and that a true chamber is still hidden. Another hypothesis suggests that the queen's chamber, which was never used for a queen's burial, was intended to hold items the pharaoh was believed to take with him to the afterlife, or that it was a backup burial chamber. Some small artifacts, like 3 tiny wooden pieces, were found in the queen's chamber, refuting the idea that it was completely looted and raising questions about its true purpose. Some theories suggest that the known chambers, king's chamber, queen's chamber, subterranean chamber, were just a decoy for robbers, and that the true burial chamber and treasures are still hidden somewhere within the Great Pyramid. Passages or construction voids, part of a grand building plan? Another popular theory, especially concerning the Big Void and the North Face corridor, is that they aren't chambers in the traditional sense, but rather part of the pyramid's construction process itself. For example, these voids might be remnants of internal ramps used to transport massive stone blocks to the upper levels of the pyramid. Another interpretation is that these voids served as relieving chambers, designed to alleviate the immense weight of the stones above lower passages or chambers and prevent their collapse. However, some simulations have ruled out this possibility for the Big Void, as it's too far, about 33 feet, from the Grand Gallery to provide direct structural support. These voids could also have been temporary passages used by builders to move within the structure during construction, which were later sealed or filled. Ritualistic or astronomical functions, the connection between heaven and earth. Some researchers believe that the discovered chambers or passages might have been used for special religious or funerary rituals, going beyond mere burial places. The narrow shafts extending from the king's and queen's chambers, which don't lead outside the pyramid, have raised questions about their purpose. There's an ancient Egyptian belief that these passages were meant to guide the pharaoh's soul to the heavens, aligning with the positions of specific star groups. Regarding the Big Void, there's a fascinating theory suggesting it might have been intended to house an iron throne for King Khufu. This throne is believed to be made of meteorite iron and is linked to the concept of gates of heaven in the pyramid texts, where the king would sit on this throne after crossing these gates to join the gods. Electromagnetic energy theories. Were the pyramids power generators? Guys, this is what's really going to blow your minds. Recent studies by scientists from ITMO University in Russia discovered that the Great Pyramid possesses remarkable electromagnetic properties and can store electromagnetic energy in its secret chambers, beneath its base, and in the empty pockets within the pyramid. Some of the more outlandish theories, like those proposed by Christopher Dunn, suggest that the pyramids aren't tombs in the traditional sense. Instead, they're ancient power units built to generate energy, perhaps by using Nile River water channeled towards the pyramid's base and chemical reactions producing hydrogen gas. This theory is everywhere, and everyone asks about it. Were the pyramids built by aliens? Supporters of this theory argue that ancient humans couldn't have built such magnificent structures with such incredible precision, massive stone blocks weighing tons, and astonishing astronomical alignment using the technology available at the time. They claim there are documentary gaps in historical and archaeological records about how the pyramids were built, leaving room for external intervention. They even point to engravings or images of strange beings on Egyptian temple walls, interpreting them as evidence of extraterrestrial presence. Some claim the pyramids exhibit unnatural or supernatural properties like purifying water, keeping milk fresh, accelerating plant growth, healing burns, or spontaneously charging capacitors, suggesting advanced technology that couldn't be human. Public figures like billionaire Elon Musk and some authors promote this theory, giving it popular, widespread appeal. Scientists respond, "Folks, we're human." The scientific and archaeological community firmly rejects the alien intervention theory for pyramid construction, considering it pseudoscience that lacks any reliable evidence or peer review. The The scientific and archaeological responses are summarized as follows. Incredible human capabilities. Archaeologists emphasize that the ancient Egyptians possessed immense intelligence, organizational skills, and engineering prowess. They showed gradual development in pyramid construction, starting from mastabas to full pyramids, which refutes the idea of a sudden appearance of technology. Simple tools like copper chisels and wooden hammers, along with precision and organization, were sufficient to achieve these feats. The average weight of the stone blocks, about 2.5 tons, could be moved by large teams of workers. Astronomical and engineering accuracy. The precision in aligning the pyramids with the cardinal directions, often cited as evidence for alien intervention, can be explained by the ancient Egyptians' advanced knowledge of astronomy and celestial observation, and their use of simple but accurate measuring tools. Refuting supernatural claims. Claims about the pyramid's supernatural properties, like water purification or food preservation, lack a scientific basis and are not supported by reliable studies. Racial bias. Many archaeologists view alien intervention theories as often carrying racist undertones, as they diminish the achievements of non-European civilizations like ancient Egypt and the Maya, and attribute them to external forces, while the same questions are not raised about the achievements of European civilizations like the Roman Colosseum or the Greek Parthenon. This interpretation undermines the capabilities of indigenous peoples and robs them of credit for their rich history.
Our journey today has revealed that the Egyptian pyramids, especially the Great Pyramid, still hold deep secrets far beyond what was previously believed. Recent discoveries, supported by advanced technologies like muon scanning and 3D imaging, have shown us previously unknown voids and internal structures, such as the Big Void and the North Face Corridor. These discoveries are reshaping our understanding of ancient Egyptian architecture and highlighting the immense complexity of their construction processes. While theories about secret burial chambers or ritualistic and astronomical functions offer potential explanations for these voids based on historical records and ancient beliefs, the more accepted interpretations in archaeological circles tend to view these voids as structural elements or remnants of the construction process itself. This perspective shifts the focus from searching for treasures to understanding how these wonders were built, adding immense scientific value. As for the more outlandish theories like alien intervention or energy generation, they lack reliable scientific evidence and are widely rejected by the archaeological community. Egyptologists confirm that the pyramid's brilliance is a testament to the pure human genius of the ancient Egyptians, who developed their engineering, astronomical, and mathematical knowledge over centuries of experience and learning. The Egyptian pyramids aren't just silent structures, folks. No, they are a continuous invitation for exploration and research. Modern technology like virtual reality and 3D modeling not only allows us to uncover more secrets without damaging the artifacts, but also provides new and innovative ways to engage the public in appreciating the grandeur of this civilization. In the end, the mystery of the pyramids will always remain, not as evidence of supernatural intervention, but as a testament to boundless human ambition, the capacity for innovation, and the profound intellectual and spiritual depth of a magnificent civilization. Every new discovery, whether a void or a passage, doesn't end the mystery. It adds a new layer of complexity, pushing us to research more and ponder the secrets that might still be hidden beneath the sands of time. What do you think is still hidden inside the pyramids? Share your thoughts in the comments and hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ring that bell so you don't miss any new secrets we uncover together. See you in the next video. Peace out.